Alright gang, welcome back to our competitive one-tile challenge here on Farmlands. It is September, rains in the forecast. In the last episode I talked a lot about a number of things I was going to do off camera. I did accomplish all of those. I was not quite sure I was going to be able to get it done, but I did. This field has been drilled, obviously. I put lime down as well off camera. Same with this field, but somehow I evidently missed a little strip here. I don't know how I missed that strip, but evidently I missed a strip. It is what it is. What are you going to do? But anyway, this grass is all set, ready to go. So is this one. So all of these are really going to be ready to harvest at the same time. Not a big deal. We can just mow whatever we want to mow, right? If we can mow it all, fantastic. But if not, not a big deal. The only thing really today that we have to do is we have to mow this field here because it's ready to go. And then we're going to do a lot of selling. We've got a lot of stuff we do not need anymore, specifically this. The plow we don't need anymore. Really, we don't need the drill anymore. I understand that we're going to be harvesting this field, but when that field is ready to harvest, we're only going to have like a month, maybe two left of the series, and the grass won't really be ready by then. If it's 2 months, I guess technically it would be ready, but yeah, the odds are it's not going to be ready, so I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. But we're going to go ahead and get started here on selling a lot of stuff first and foremost. So we've got this to sell, the drill to sell, the roller to sell, the plow to sell. Am I missing anything else? I think that might be all I'm missing right now. So quite a bit that we're going to get rid of right now. And lo and behold, the used market, again, has decided to screw us over. Look what's out there. A forage wagon is out there. We literally bought a forage wagon last episode. It's about the same price we paid for ours. I don't think it's really worth it. It is a little bit of a bigger capacity, but it's not a huge increase, so I'm not going to worry about it. I just think in the long run it's probably going to be better for us to keep the one we got. So let's just repair this while we're here. Why not? So we're going to make some trips here selling all of this stuff and making ourselves a little bit of money in the process. Now, we do have some silage additive down here, which we probably should look at. Probably are going to need that. I don't know. We might need it for the silage stick at a bare minimum, right? Now, speaking of that, our productions are doing well. We're doing really well as far as the productions go. Soon enough here, we are going to be really done with a lot of these productions. It's going to be time to sell a lot of these. The fertilizer plant, I turned off the digestate, although it has chewed through all of the digestate in there, so I guess I should flip it back on. I'm actually surprised by that, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll put it on to distributing. So there's a little bit of digestate there. It's not in a crazy amount by any means, but there's some in there. We've got some silage in here that I forgot evidently to turn on, which was weird. I thought we turned it on in the last episode, but evidently I didn't. So that is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. We'll just have to wait, and next month we can sell some of that silage, right? It's time for us to start thinking about the cows here soon, too. More than likely, I'll keep the cows till next month, I would think. Maybe we get rid of them today, but more than likely, I'll keep the cows till next month. And then sell them. Now, it might be a good time for us to sell some of the stuff that we do have here, you know, just kind of storing up right now. There are some periods of time where it's about the best time to sell it now, and you could argue maybe it'll be the best time to sell in December too, but it's somewhere between now and December, so we'll take a look at those today as well and see what we can come up with, if anything. Now, we're not going to use this anymore, but I am going to unload all of the seeds and the fertilizer. We can put that into our wood production. That's another bonus about having that production right now, right? It allows us to use some of this up, which is good. There we go. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Things are good, man. Things are good. We're trying our best to get all the recordings for this series done this week, at the time of this recording, at least this week. I don't know for sure if it will happen or not, but we're going to attempt it. I'm about to be gone for the next 2 weekends, so it would be nice to have these done and not have to worry about it and make them have to wait for me. But we'll see. We'll see. If I get them all done, great. Those of you that are members will have early access to these videos really early. Much earlier than you normally would. Repair, repaint, and sell. Now, after we mow the grass and we obviously re-roll it, like I said, we're really not going to have much to do. We'll go and sell some stuff for sure. And then I might be time to mess with my friends Rusty and Krusty. They've messed with me a lot recently. I think it's my turn to get a little bit of payback on them. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get that payback on them yet. I've got a couple of ideas that have been brewing for a long time, and I have not used those ideas yet. But yeah, I think it's time for us to start actually doing that. Now, we have about a half a tank of gas here. I think we're going to have to get some more. I'll probably just buy it from our buying silo, though. But, yeah, I was hoping that we wouldn't have to fill it back up again, but I think we're going to have to. I don't think there's any way around that. Used market-wise, there's also a few other things. There's some nice tractors and things out here. I just don't think, you know, this tractor's amazing. But it's an articulate tractor, first and foremost. I don't like those. Second of all, I just don't think it really makes a whole lot of sense right now at this point in the series. The Zator would be nice to have, but again, I don't think at this point it makes a whole lot of sense. I think most of the stuff that we have to do now, we can really run ourselves. We're probably not going to have to utilize a worker at all. Or if we do, it'll be for a brief second while we're doing something else, right? Just to be a little bit smarter. That's probably the only way. Now, one thing we might do today, as we've done in the past, really depends time-wise on what I decide I want to do, but we may go around the outside edges of the land as well, right? We've done that before. There's a little bit of grass that we can get from that, so we may do that too. The problem with doing that is we're not really going to be able to utilize the windrower there for that. That's fine, but we're probably not going to be able to utilize the windrower. It will say that we do not own that land, at least for the portion over here, because we don't really want to get in the middle here of our cotton field. It's already been... Well, it's already had a lot of it taken away, or killed, I guess I should say. Now, our animals also need a little bit of food, so we're going to need to move some of that around. We're going to have to buy some food and move that around a little bit too. So we'll do that today too. The pigs need some food. The goats need food, but they have meadow grass, so they're actually okay right now. But they are going to need some food soon enough, I think. We'll keep an eye on them. There is, I think, one of the chicken coops needs food, so we'll take care of that as well. Now, this should be the last thing we have to sell, at least right now. We should be okay for the time being. We'll take a peek. Like I said, after this, we're going to get right into the mowing there. We're going to get that one field mowed up, get it all taken care of. And then when that's all said and done and rolled and everything, and it's ready to go, we'll take a look at the stuff that we can potentially sell and see what's out there, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, what makes sense for us to wait, etc. And we'll kind of go from there. And then once all that's said and done, then we'll see what kind of time we have left to potentially mess with our friends here. I am certainly not going to need the full time today. Like I said, we've pretty much accomplished already one of the main things we needed to do. We got to get that grass mowed. We need to move some stuff around, the milk, etc. We'll move all that around. But again, that's only going to take a few seconds or a few minutes, I should say. It's not really going to take a whole lot of time to do that, right? So a bit of a shorter intro here, but let's get into it. Let's get the grass done, and we'll go from there. All right, that field is all mowed up and done. We are, well, I don't know what happened here, but we're going to get the rest of this grass put into here. And I've got the worker already started on doing the rolling over there. I'm okay with losing a tiny bit of money paying the worker to do that rolling for right now. Because I want to have a little bit of fun at my colleague's expenses here. So we're going to get this all set here real quick. Make sure there's nothing major that we have to sell today. I think the only thing that may be potentially worth selling would be the marmalade, the pear marmalade, prickly pear marmalade. Because I think it's best to sell in October, so it could be the best price right now, right? So we'll take a peek at that one. We'll also look at everything else just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the only thing. Let's do a quick autosave here and let's take a peek. I was getting the same kind of thing here with the rain on this one, where it rains for a bit, then it stops and it rains for a bit, like it was doing the other day on the Triple Threat Challenge. So a little weird that that's happening now. I don't know if there was an update that happened and something with that update is causing some issues. I don't know, but yeah, a little weird, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's see here. Aged goat cheese, we know that is not going to be best really until December. Although, if you look at the price right now, we can sell it for better than the average best price. It might be worth us going and selling those today. We're going to have to maneuver some things around to do that, but it might be worth doing that. Okay, so let's look at some other things that we can sell. So eggs are November. Not bad price right now, but we might as well wait till November. Flour, again, we'll wait. No reason to not to. Canola oil. Went right past that. November, yeah, we'll wait on that. What else we got? Mozzarella we do have, which is, yeah, maybe right now too. I mean, there's 6,000 at Rusty's shop. Yeah, maybe right now for the mozzarella too. So maybe we should do that too. Okay, yeah, we might sell those today then. What else do we got? What else do we have? The prickly pear marmalade. Might as well wait. Price is not bad, but might as well wait. It's not better than the average best price. So there's no reason to not do that then. We need to move some slurry and all that stuff around. We need to get all of that over here to the digestate, or to the BGA. Wood chips we're going to wait. Yeah, I think everything else we're doing fine on. The only thing we didn't look at that I probably should have was the, what are they called? Prefab walls or something like that? Yeah, prefab wall. Yeah, we're going to wait on that. It's going to be better in December. So we're going to be doing a lot in December. December is going to be very, very busy. Let's put it that way. December is going to be insanely busy. Okay, so let's do a couple minor things real quick, and then we're going to mess with them. We're going to move around the digestate and all that good stuff here. Not the digest. I keep calling it the digestate. We're going to move around the slurry and all that stuff real quick. Probably need to feed the pigs too. I talked about the pigs were really low on food. There are other animals that are low on food too, and we'll deal with those today, but we probably should worry about the pigs here pretty soon as well. It would probably be to our best interest to do that. Lots of slurry in there. That's good. We like that. Now, we're actually going to unload this before we go over to the pigs, because we know the pigs are going to have tons. I'm just going to push Rusty's truck out of the way there for a minute. Okay, so let's go to the BGA here, and we'll turn on the slurry. How's everyone else doing money-wise? Oh, they've got lots more money than I do. They have lots more money than I do. Oh, I might be in trouble here, gang. We might be in last place. We might lose this whole thing. The thing we have that we know for a fact is not until later. I didn't show that. I should have. But the thing we have that is going to make or break us is the insect flour. That's going to make or break us. I'm telling you. It's best to sell in December. Price is decent right now, but it's going to be way better to wait till December. But that is going to make or break us. We have a lot of those pallets, and they continue to produce. We've got lots and lots and lots of that. So that is going to be our breadwinner right there, I think. I think the reason Crusty just shot up so much is because he had tons of wood beams, and wood beams were best to sell right now, so he probably made a ton of money off of that. So yeah, we're way behind here at this point. Wait, how much milk do the cows have right now? Yeah, there you go. The pigs have no food left at all. We need to get food to them now. Actually, right now. So let me drop this off and we'll get food to them. We don't want them to not produce anything. That is something we desperately need. The chickens are out. Yeah, we're like the goats are okay. They're okay. The cows are nearly out as well. It might be worth it just getting rid of the cows today. Even though I said probably next month, it might be worth it just to get rid of them today. There's a decent amount of milk in there. There's a decent amount of milk. Yeah, I don't know. I think we put a little bit of grass in there. I think we keep them for at least one more month, the cows. But after that, we probably need to start considering getting rid of them because, well, we talked about it, right? We've got all of that manure that is currently not, you know, actually being actively used. So I think the problem with the manure is going to be is where, I mean, I'm going to have to guess drop it off over there on that one, I guess, because I don't know where else to put it. So every time I dump it back into here, it shares it with, you know, our extension there. So I'm not quite sure how to go about that. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. I don't know how to do that one. Alright, this is the last bit here. It looks like we're having another pallet issue. Boys are messaging saying that they're not able to spawn any pallets out of storage because we just have so many pallets. It's true, though. We do. We all have lots and lots of pallets here. We went pretty heavy towards the pallets. I think part of that is my fault. I pushed the pallets pretty early on heavily, and I think it, early on at least, made them nervous, but now I think they're going to win. Okay, so that's that. We need to get that milk moved. There's a lot of milk in here. But before we do that, before we do the milk, I am going to get some food for the pigs here. We definitely want them to continue to produce. Same with the chickens. We won't need as much food for the chickens, though, as the pigs. Like, we're going to need a couple full trailer loads probably for the pigs, if not more. I think I'll just throw one in there right now just so they can start producing again right now. And then we'll touch them up and more a little later on. We do have clothes as well. I didn't go through the clothes either when I was going through all the sell points. We know for a fact the clothes are not good right now. Matter of fact, right around now, I think it's actually August, but right around now is the worst it can be for clothes. And that's not saying a whole lot because clothes are really decent the whole time, but I mean, you're dropping $8,000-9,000, so it's a significant amount, right? It's a significant amount, so. All right, let's get the pigs some food, and then we'll mess with the boys a little bit here. I've got an idea. Brewing. A couple of you mentioned it in the comments back a while ago. I just kind of put it in my pocket for later. This might be a little difficult to do, but we're going to see what we can get to. How we're going to work it. It's going to be fun, I think. I wonder how many pigs we have now. I don't even think I really looked at that. Lots and lots of pigs. So it makes sense that they're chewing through this much food. That's a lot of pigs we got in there. We'll probably be getting rid of the pigs relatively soon too, honestly. Because the pigs, for us, I mean, yeah, we want to fatten them up so that we can sell them and make some money off of them directly. But, you know, more so than anything, we've been utilizing the pigs for, you know, the slurry and the manure, etc. Because that's, you know, extra money, right? So... Okay, there we go. All right, the pigs got food again for the time being. Again, they're going to need a lot more than what we just gave them, but that'll hold them over for a little while here. Let's close the pen up, make sure they don't go anywhere. All right, I'm just going to park that there for right now. Let's do a quick save, just in case I cause any mayhem that makes bigger issues. You know where I'm going now. You know where I'm going now. All right, who should we mess with first? I've messed with Krusty an awful lot. I think it's time for me to mess with Rusty here. See if I can sneak through the trees here and maybe pick something up that he's not expecting. Or if I'm lucky enough that I can come behind him and he's not paying attention, you know, maybe I can grab him while he's driving the tractor around or whatever he's driving around and just pick him up and... All right, let me make sure I get everything. You know what? Let's do this. Okay. All right, we got it. We got this. We got this. We got this. Let's do it. A little sneak attack here, huh? A little sneak attack. If he's not around, which we should probably pull the map up to see where exactly he is, but he's not around, we'll just try to grab something and pull it away and then make him go and have to find it. Nothing to see here, nothing to see. Do 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 do. Oh, this could be a lot of fun here. He's not paying attention. This is good. This is good. Keep looking that way. Don't look this way. Keep looking that way. Do do. Uh-oh, he's looking this way now. I need to turn. I gotta hide. A little creep. Just do a little creep in here. Just doing a little creep in here. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, we got a chance to get a tractor here. Let's go for it. Oh, he's doing something. He's talking. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. I can only imagine what he's saying right now. I can't wait to watch this episode. Let's just put it right up here. Huh? I don't know if I can. He's got that in the way. Oh, he's got all kinds of stuff. He's blocking all kinds of stuff for me. That didn't work at all. I did not do anything that I wanted to do there. What is happening right now? Alright, you know what? We'll leave it there. I don't know what is happening. This thing is getting stuck inside itself. It's glitching out. Oh boy, that's so fun. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm just gonna leave it there. He can figure it out on its own. I'm just gonna leave it there. All right, that was fun. That was fun. I got my fun in. I'm good now. All right, so let's get some food for the chickens. What kind of food do you think, how much food do we think we need here for these chickens? You know, they don't hold that much, right? So, and the one has enough in there, so I don't think we need much. Let's do some more pig food, and then we'll get some chickens. Food for the chickens. And then we'll probably sell, like I said, we're probably going to sell the mozzarella and the aged goat cheese, because it's a good price. It's a good price. So I think it makes a lot of sense to do so. Man, it's expensive for that pig food, though, isn't it? Holy smokes, it's expensive. I think this is all we're going to give them. So maybe next month, maybe we're done with the pigs, too. Maybe. Next month is going to be insanely busy for us, though. We're going to have all this grass to mow, and then doing all of that. It's going to be busy. I think poor Crusty got the worst of that, but I think he started part of it because he strapped down part of that. I don't know if you guys noticed it or heard it or not, but he strapped down when I attached to him with that massive machine. He used the straps on that, and he literally caused more mayhem. Alright, that should be good for them. I'm just gonna leave it open. I keep closing it, and I literally come right back to it, so it's just a waste of time. I'm gonna drive straight across the grass fields here. It's gonna save so much time doing this. So, the one it looks like it holds around 10,000 liters, so we don't need a full trailer load here. It's going to be probably hard to stop this from happening, but if we can keep it to around 10,000, I think we'll be in good shape there for the chickens. I don't think they're going to need much more than that anyway for the rest of the series. That'll work. So it looks like we have a lot of pallet issues going on. I'm seeing a lot of comments there in the Discord right now saying that, but I'm hoping. Crusty said he just sold a ton, so it might have been him because he might have spawned a bunch of stuff that he didn't spawn before, right? He didn't have before, rather. Okay, perfect. Those are good. Alright, so we won't need that anymore. I think it's time for us to start stacking up stuff and moving things around. Like I said, let's go sell a lot of the cheese there and the mozzarella. Or the aged goat cheese and the mozzarella, I should say. They're both technically cheeses. But actually, before we do that, let's move the milk. I talked about the milk. Let's move the milk, because we still haven't done that yet. It's going to take a couple trips to get this done. It was only a matter of time before he came. It was only a matter of time. We knew it. We knew it was going to happen. Oh, now they're both attacking me. I deserve that. I deserve that. That's okay. I deserve that. Okay. He came flying out of nowhere. What? This action cannot be formed here. Are we full? Maybe we're full. Can't be. No, we're not full. What was that about? That was weird, right? That was weird. Alright, so let's go get the trailer. And we'll borrow the forklift and get all that stuff up there. And we'll figure out where we're going to sell it at. Now, where is the best place to sell this stuff? I don't even know. Aged goat cheese. Looks like the Big Farmer's Kiosk, which is... Which one? Okay, this one. And then the mozzarella is... Looks like Rusty's. Yep, Rusty's. Okay. So we're going to have to do this in separate parts here. I'm going to have to do a little bit of maneuvering here to get that working properly. We're going to have to move stuff around and make sure we're only putting the correct things on top of the trailer, I suppose, first and foremost. So I guess we'll sell... well, the mozzarella is dropping in price, so I guess we should sell that first. We shouldn't have a ton of that, honestly, because we're not making as much of that as we are the aged goat cheese. While we're at it, I might as well just go ahead and throw this into our wood production here. Maybe not. Okay, maybe it won't let me. Alright, well, never mind then. I thought that was going to let me, but it's kind of seeming like it's not going to. Maybe something's in the way, potentially, I guess. I guess the water tank, the water bowser, whatever, could be in the way. Now, do we have any in our storage? We might have some of this in the storage, too. I need to make sure I pay attention to that. Because if it's in the storage, we got to make sure we get that out, too. How much do we have actually in storage? That's the question. Oh, there's a decent amount in there. There's a decent amount in there. Okay. 9,000 liters in there. It's pretty decent. Alright, I'm going to stack these up right over here behind us, I think. We need more of that stuff to spawn. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Screwed that up. I don't know how much aged goat cheese we have in there. There's probably a lot. Ooh, actually, we need to turn that off. Yeah, there's almost the same amount of aged goat cheese in there as there is mozzarella. Alright, well, this is going to take me a while to get all this set, so let me work on that, and I'll be back with you shortly when that's all done. There's no reason to make you watch me do this over and over again. This kind of painstaking, monotonous type of stuff. So let me get this done, and I'll be back with you once we've got everything set. Okay, 13,000 liters of mozzarella. This is going to be a big payday. We got a lot of aged goat cheese as well, so this is going to be nice. So, let's just make sure that I'm going to the right place here. Mozzarella, we want to go to Rusty's Wholesale, which is right next to us. So let's go and do that. This will be nice. Now, what I can tell you is Crustu has taken a commanding lead. He has a lot of money, guys. I think we're screwed. I think he has really reset himself, and he's gonna win. I'm telling you, he is gonna win this. All right, there you go, 78,000. But let me show you the price here. Look at this, 1.4 million. 1.4 million. That's a lot, man. I don't think we're going to be able to keep up. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to him. I think he's got this in the bag. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. I wanted to win, but I think at this point, I don't think there's a way to catch back up. Now, granted, we have all that insect flour, which is going to make us a lot of money. We get the clothes, too, which will make us money, right? But, yeah. So we've got insect flour in there, prefab wall, eggs, pickly pear. So, yeah, we don't have any mozzarella in there. Good. Let me get the rest of these stacked up. Okay, this is the final, last pallet of aged goat cheese we're going to put on here for today. No more spawning, so this is going to be it for us as far as that goes for a little while, at least. So, let's see. Where are we taking these guys at? Alright, Farmer's Kiosk. Let's head there. I'll meet you there. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get here. It should be pretty good. 159,000. That's really good. That's really, really good. That is awesome. We're at 590. We are still way behind, as I've mentioned. We are way behind, but that's okay. We've still got a few tricks up our sleeves to hopefully catch up as we move along. I'm going to leave the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the like, subscribe button in case you've yet to do so. They are free to do. They help me out an absolute ton. Make sure you check out my second channel. There's a link down below. Check out the Discord down below. Thanks to my members for all their continued support. As always, if you want to become a member, you do get early access to videos like this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I'll see you next time.